January 4th, 2023 meeting of Coralville Planning and Zoning Commission to order. And since it's New Year, we have a couple new commissioners, so I'd ask you to introduce yourself so we can.
Good evening. I'm Danielle Sitzman. Joining the commission this year. As I said, I live in Old Coralville, and I'm excited to be here.
My name is Adiola Dokun. I also live in Coralville. My backyard is Oakdale Boulevard, and I am also excited to be here.
Well, welcome to both of you. We're glad to have you. Hey, now we have a roll call, please.
Dokun,
Here.
Friedhoff,
Here.
Holderness,
Here.
Sitzman,
Here.
Wenman,
Here.
Taylor, not present.
Okay, next we have an approval of January 4th, 2023 minutes. Entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Moved by Friedhoff,
Second.
second by Holman. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, now we'll, approval of our last meeting was October 5th of 2022. Entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Moved by Holderness,
Second.
second by Friedhoff. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, also the first leader, we have to election of new officers. I was the co-chair last year, so I am the chair this year. So we need to elect a co-chair for this year, who will then become the chairperson of the commission next year. So entertain nominations for co-chair for this year.
That's fine. I'll move nomination for Dan Holderness, Vice Chair.
And I will second that. Any other nominations? Okay, we'll close nominations. We'll hold a vote on this. We have a roll call on approval of Dan Holderness for
Friedhoff,
co-chair.
Aye.
Holderness,
Aye.
Sitzman,
Aye.
Wenman,
Aye.
Dokun,
Aye.
Motion carries 6-0. Okay, the next agenda item is the public hearing request by Woodspring Suites 1 LLC to recommend rezoning Westcor Business Park, Part 14, parcel number 063-527-6007 from the Industrial Planned Unit Development 1 District, IPUD 1, to Commercial Planned Unit District 2, District C, PUD 2, and a PUD-B site plan and a final plat. Does anyone wish to speak to the commission on this matter? Yeah. Okay, if you could move the podium and state your name and sign in. And
Good evening, Commissioners. My name is John Crump, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of JD Royal Hospitality. I'm also the developer of this project to bring this project into the city of Coralville. We are looking at building a 139-room dual-branded hotel, and then we want to put some retail space in also. We're hoping to get like a Starbucks type business into this retail space and then bring some other retail into that area. Currently, I was just down there. I mean, it's fields, grass, beans, crops. So we look forward to, and we understand that this project it's important to us because to me, it's the gateway of Coralville. We want this building to look really, really nice. Both buildings, the whole project. We know everybody's going to see it, and we're willing to make a very large investment into this community. To better the community and become part of the community itself. So. Does anyone have any questions for me? Or?
you want to tell us just a little bit about the hotel, please?
Okay. The hotel is going to be a dual brand. Half of it's going to be an Avid. The other half is going to be a Candlewood. They are an IHG product, which would be like Holiday Inn, Holiday Express. So it's a well-branded hotel. And then obviously the retail space, as I discussed, we want to have a drive-through in there, and we hope to get an anchor like Starbucks in there, and then bring some other retail business as well into that part of it. We feel that this project is very important for this area, and rather than just do a regular hotel that's, you know, a nightly hotel for your transient guests, we decided to do half and half. There's very few of these. These are a very new concept. This one's going to be probably one of the largest ones in the United States as far as size. We've gone above the prototypical type plans to put this one in. We're very confident in this area that it's important to have, you know, these number of rooms, and it's a nice divide. So we're going to not only cater to the transient guests, but we're going to cater to the people that need to stay in the area for a while, maybe traveling nurses, you know, that type of business that comes into the Coralville area. We really like the location. I think it's a great location. You know, I feel that area is going to develop out, and it's going to fill in. And it's not going to be just fields, and you know, that's my dream and goal, you know, and that's why we're willing to put this project and bring this type of project into Coralville. We have done new construction hotels before, so this is not our first one, and we're excited to, you know, come to this market. So we're based out of the Quad City areas, and we've got properties in different states, Iowa, Wisconsin, Texas. So we're excited, though, this area to bring this project to you.
So how many of those 139 rooms are going to be long-term rooms versus short-term?
It's broke down.
Roughly, it doesn't have to be broken.
Well, we had it at 147 rooms, and then we brought it down to size a little bit. We dropped some rooms off of it. I believe it's pretty close to 50-50.
Okay.
Pretty close to a 50-50. So, you know, it's important to us to have both there, because, you know, the people that are traveling, you know, the extended stay rooms are going to have a kitchenette in them.
Yeah.
They'll have a full-size refrigerator, a cooktop, built-in microwave, and they're very, very nice rooms. And, you know, your person is traveling, staying for a week or 2 weeks, or maybe staying a month in the area, this is the kind of room that they're going to want. And it's really good to have this kind of project, because when you bring people into the Coralville area, they're not only staying in the hotel, but they're going to be eating at the restaurants, and they're going to be investing their funds and their money into this community. So.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Anyone else wish to speak on this matter? If not, we will close the public hearing. Now we'll consider recommending approval of the rezoning from IPUD 1 to CPUD 2. I have a motion for that approval, please.
So moved.
Holderness. A second.
Second.
Okay. And we'll have discussion. Dan or Dave, can you?
Thank you, Chairperson. This property is located in the West Land Use Area Master Plan Overlay District and is designated as Coralville Commercial on the land use plan. Corridor commercial uses are typically retail or general commercial services located along Collector and Arterial streets. This proposed hotel is 4 stories tall, 50 feet tall. It's predominantly masonry glass with some metal trim. The Commission's been provided copies of the elevations for a more detailed review. And this hotel is 65,000 square feet, and as Mr. Crumpin mentioned, 139 rooms. The retail building associated with this is 3,600 square feet, 1 story, 25 feet tall, and also predominantly masonry. All development in the West Land Use Area has to be done under a planned unit development. PUDs are intended to provide some flexibility in design. However, we encourage innovation in project design that incorporates open space as well as other amenities. This particular project has 5 biocells that are helping to manage all the stormwater on site. We also have a very thorough landscape plan that's been provided to the commission for your review. The West Land Use Area Master Plan also sets forth specific design standards and building design guidelines. These guidelines reflect the goals and visions set forth in the master plan, and the proposed hotel and building have been reviewed extensively by staff. I think we worked over 4 months on building design for this particular project. The buildings do now comply with the architectural guidelines, and the site design complies with the bulk regulations in the West Land Use Area regional commercial uses, as well as our parking, landscape, and screening guidelines. The land use plan supports the proposed hotel and retail uses, and the final plat also conforms with the requirements for preparation and filing. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Dave, do you have a view from the Interstate 80? Because this will be facing west, correct?
This would be the south elevation here.
Okay. So they'll basically see that Avid will be towards the highway when you're approaching it from.
Correct.
Are there any plans to extend Westcor Drive all the way through?
It's underway currently, yes.
Okay.
That actually has been the holdup in development along Westcor is based on the square footage of existing retail and industrial space. We weren't allowed to approve any more development until such a time as that connects.
Yeah, I was a little concerned about the large hotel on a dead-end street with only one way in and out for fire
Right.
access, and that will be addressed
Prior to.
right?
Correct.
Thank you. Any other questions or discussion? Okay, we can now vote on the rezoning. Can I roll call, please?
Holderness,
Aye.
Sitzman,
Aye.
Dokun,
Aye.
Friedoff,
Aye.
Winman,
Aye. Okay, motion carries all ayes. We'll now consider approval of the PUD-B site plan. Entertain a motion for approval of the site plan.
So moved.
Moved by Seitzman,
Second, Friedoff.
second Friedoff. Okay, discussion, anything we need to know on this different, Dave?
No, I don't have anything further to add.
Okay, anybody have any questions or discussion on the site plan? If not, we can move to a vote on approval of the PUD-B site plan. Roll call, please.
Sitzman,
Aye.
Dokun,
Aye.
Friedoff,
Aye.
Holderness,
Aye.
Winman,
Aye. Okay, motion carries all ayes. We'll now consider recommending approval of the final plat.
So moved.
Moved by Seitzman,
Second.
second by Holderness. Anything different, Dave?
I don't have anything to add.
If there's no further question or discussion, we will vote on approval of the final plat. And a roll call, please.
Dokun,
Aye.
Friedoff,
Aye.
Holderness,
Aye.
Sitzman,
Aye.
Winman,
Aye. Anything we need to know for next month's meeting, Dave?
No, not at this time.
Okay, then I'll consider a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Moved by Holderness? Okay,
Second.
we
We don't need a second.
are all adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.